Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're tackling a really powerful idea: how to build a business that works for you even when you're not. We're going to dive into the strategies, the tools, everything you need to know to create a revenue-generating machine that pretty much runs on its own.
So the source material we're digging into today is really built around this one central promise: guadagnare anche quando si dorme. Now that translates to earning even while you sleep. And listen, this isn't just some pipe dream, right? It's a real strategic goal. And once you grasp it, it completely changes the way you think about work, about income, about everything.
Okay, so what does business automation actually look like in the real world? Well, think about it like this. Instead of you having to manually send a welcome email to every single new subscriber, imagine a system just does it for you, instantly, every single time. That's the core idea here. You're replacing that repetitive, manual effort with a reliable, automatic system that frees you up from all that day-to-day grind.
All right, to get there, here's the roadmap for our explainer today. First, we'll tackle the big why, the automation promise. Then we'll dive into automating your marketing, your sales and service, and your operations. And we'll wrap it all up with a 7-step blueprint you can actually use.
All right, let's kick things off with the big promise. Before we get into all the how-to stuff, it's absolutely crucial to understand the fundamental shift that automation brings to the table. I mean, why should you even care about this in the first place?
And here's the absolute core of it. The goal is to stop trading your time directly for money. Instead, you're building an asset. See, an automated business is an asset. It's something that generates income on its own, which lets you step back and focus your energy on the big picture stuff. Growth, new ideas, real strategy.
Okay, let's get practical and talk about marketing. How do you actually get your message out there and pull in customers without having to be hands-on every single second of every single day? That's what automating your marketing is all about.
So the source material breaks this down into 3 key pillars that all work together, kind of like a well-oiled machine. You've got your email marketing sequences, which nurture your leads. Then there's evergreen content, think SEO blogs or YouTube videos that are out there constantly attracting new people. And finally, you have automated advertising to really scale your reach. And this is where you really see that set it and forget it power in action. Using tools like System.io or MailChimp, you can build out an entire series of emails one time. And then those emails go to work for you, guiding every new subscriber from just being curious all the way to making a purchase, while you're off doing something else entirely. It's continuous, personalized communication, and it's all on autopilot. Okay, so you've got people interested, they're on your email list. What's next? How do you automate the actual process of making a sale and supporting your customers 24/7? Now this is where things get really powerful.
Just look at the contrast here. With the manual process, you are the bottleneck. You're limited by how many hours you have in a day. It's repetitive, it's time-consuming, but with an automated sales funnel, you've built a system. It's a predefined customer journey that guides every single lead from, hey, what's this, all the way to, take my money. And the best part? It works 24/7, whether you're there or not.
And this isn't just about closing the deal either. Think about customer service. You can use simple chatbots, right? Things like ManyChat or Tidio. They can instantly answer all those common customer questions, the ones you get over and over again. This not only makes your customers happier, but it can also guide them toward a purchase, all without you lifting a finger.
Okay, so we've automated how we attract people and how we turn them into customers. But what about the engine room of your business? All the behind-the-scenes stuff that has to happen to keep things running smoothly.
Yeah, I'm talking about those key operational areas that can just eat up so much of your time. If you're selling digital products like courses or ebooks, the delivery can be completely instant and automatic. Same for financial management, think invoicing and expenses. Even e-commerce logistics like order fulfillment can be put on autopilot.
And here's a perfect example. Think about your finances. Instead of spending hours every month buried in spreadsheets, you can use tools like QuickBooks or Xero. They can automatically send out invoices, track your expenses, all of it. This gives you a crystal clear picture of your finances in real time with basically no effort on your part. So this all sounds pretty amazing, right? But how do you actually do it? Where do you even begin? Well, that's where we're going next. The source material lays out a really clear 7-step blueprint to take you from just an idea to a fully automated system. And here it is. This is your action plan. It's a really logical flow. Step 1, you've got to create your digital product. Then you build the machine to sell it. That's your sales funnel, your automated email marketing, maybe even a recorded webinar. Once the machine is built, you start feeding it with traffic through optimized advertising. And the final step? You just monitor your performance metrics to make sure everything is running smoothly.
You know, when you boil it all down, it comes back to this one fundamental idea. You want to build a business that works for you, not the other way around. This isn't about being lazy, not at all. It's about being smart, being strategic. It's about building a system, an asset that serves you and your goals, and in doing so gives you back your most valuable resource, your time.
And that brings us to the end of our explainer. So we've covered the why, the what, and the how of building an automated business. Now, I want to leave you with one final thought, a question, really. Look at what you're doing right now. What is the very first repetitive task you can think of that you could automate? Seriously, think about it, because whatever that is, that's your starting point.